Hey fun seekers, it's Becca and I'm back! And I'm back with a tag video! And I'm back with a life update! And I'm back and it feels so good! Yeah, I have a huge life update, or just basically like, Becca, where the heck were you in October? You didn't know Becca hearts this. You kind of put up like a weird like desert trip vlog and you like posted a bunch of Coachella stuff, but then you abandoned us for like 4 weeks. Where were you? Well, I am here to explain and do the $10 makeup tag, which I was tagged by Heather of HowToBeFancy, one of my favorite YouTubers. She's beautiful and like this bright, bubbly, colorful person as like a personality, and then also like her aesthetic and style. So I love her, and she tagged me to do the $10 makeup challenge or $10 makeup tag, and I just kind of feel like a legitimate YouTuber now. So I feel like I am coming into this new chapter of YouTube. So thank you, Heather, for tagging me. I really feel honored. But I was tagged in September and it's already November and I have yet to do that video, and this is why it's a life update / tag video. So before we get into the life update, which will be done as I'm getting ready, hashtag get ready with me video, I went out and I actually purchased makeup trying to get it all underneath $10. Now that's not a part of the tag. Actually, the tag is just to go and do your face, do your makeup with products that all cost less than $10. But I took it one step further. Look at all the stuff you can put on your face for under $10. I'm just gonna do my makeup using these products. You know what I'm saying? So, just as proof, here is my receipt, and it's actually, I spent $16.10. There was $1.33 for tax. I got my favorite mascara, the Rimmel mascara, because it was 40% off, and you can't pass up a deal like that, right? You just can't pass up a deal for 40% off your favorite mascara. So I got that, and that kind of bumped up my purchase, but if I hadn't purchased this, I would have been under $10. Wet n Wild had a sale on their products where at CVS where it was buy two get the third free. So I got this vampy lipstick called Cherry Bomb, and I think it's really pretty. So, but I don't even have a color like this, so it'll be really interesting to see what it looks like on. I got a eyeshadow palette called I'm Getting Sunburned, but it has a brow bone, a crease, and an eyelid color. I got the Wet n Wild Mega Liner Liquid Liner in black. I am a liquid liner junkie, so I had to get some liquid liner. I also got the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder palette, because I did need a bronzer and I did need a blush, so the fact I could get both of these in one is really cool. So, life update. Okay, in October, which was a crazy busy month, Dan and I ended up going to Desert Trip, which at this point I've edited and put out all the videos from Desert Trip, which I'm very proud of myself considering the turnaround I did for Coachella. Yeah, I posted my Coachella videos 7 months after they were filmed. I'm trying to be a better YouTuber. Working on it. But anyways, so I have not had enough to eat today, and it's like 4:30 and my blood sugar is dropping and I've talked too much already. So since I haven't given you guys a number yet, like emotionally, spiritually, I'm probably at a 7.5, but physically right now I am at a 4.5 because I am feeling super hungry and I've already started this and I don't want to stop it, so I feel kind of stuck at the moment. But not in a negative way stuck, just like in a I'm committed to doing this thing. And I hope that's why you enjoy my channel, because you get the real me in all my low blood pressure glory. low blood pressure, low blood sugar glory. I have low blood sugar right now. Okay, so we went to Desert Trip. I edited those videos. Those videos are up. And what happened after Desert, so that was 2 weekends. We leave on Thursday really early in the morning. Right now I am using the e.l.f. bronzer, which was a part of this $4 palette or $4 combo. I don't know if you call it a palette or a combo, but so and we leave on Thursdays. We're out in the desert from Thursday to Sunday, but then on Sunday we leave at like 2 in the morning on that Monday. We get home at 4 a.m. on Monday and then have to like sleep till noon. It's really hard to recover just from the exhaustion of it all. I'm not complaining. I'm completely blessed that I get to go to these events for free because I work at the record store because I just knew someone, and serendipitously that's just how life happens sometimes. Oh God. I think that's a, that escalated quickly. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with it, people. Cause it's a contouring bronzer, right? So I don't really know that much about contouring, but I have this handy dandy brush that's like a Sonia Kashuk brush, and I don't know what to do with it, but I'm gonna try to do something with it now. A little blendy blend. So I do feel very lucky that I am able to go and like experience things like Desert Trip and get to work it. But just, you know, as most things in life have a positive and negative balance, the negative balance of that really positive experience is that it's just exhausting, and it does require some recovery time. So anyways, also since I work freelance, oh God, my face looks dirty, but we will try to move forward with this. Blend, 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 blend. Okay, that's better. So it is exhausting. I feel like I need to eat an apple. Okay, I'm gonna do my blush and then I'm gonna eat an apple, guys, because I can just tell I sound crazy right now. It's not like it don't even make sense. But anyways, because I work freelance, the hours between, the days between going to Desert Trip, I had like a lot of work and then not that much time to do it in. I just didn't have any time to do my blogs or my vlogs. Everything just got backlogged, like this tag video. Just really, really backlogged, had no time to do it. So doing it now with low blood sugar. Okay, that's kind of nice, I think. I hope so. The sun is really going down. Okay, I'm gonna like take 2 bites of an apple and I'll be right back because we are working against the sun right now. So since we all now know that I'm not afraid to eat on camera, there's that. This color right here. So then we went out up to Lee Vining, which is near Yosemite, to be with Dan's family because it was we were celebrating the life of Dan's father, who passed away earlier this year. I shared about it in a blog post, and so I'll link that down below if you want to know. Surprisingly fun fact, the one thing I don't share about on social media is death. So yeah, it took me a while to go and like write that post. I didn't write it immediately when it happened, and I had to ask Dan for permission, and I just did it kind of just to like share a status update on like where we were in our life at February. But yeah, so his family planned a trip up to Lee Vining, and it was an amazing weekend. We went hiking, we like sat by a campfire, and it was like, I can't express enough how much I truly, truly love Dan's family. I love the family I'm marrying into. I adore them. They are the kindest, most loving, genuine, honest, good people. And now it's kind of like one of those things, like, I understand where Dan comes from. Like, he just comes from good stock. Like his family is just like, they're just such a strong, amazing family. And I was so blessed and so honored to be a part of that experience. It was this fantastic weekend. So I had this intention of vlogging it, and I'm a person who who will think of doing something, and then when I'm in the moment, I'm like, wow, that's wildly inappropriate. So I did think of vlogging it because initially, like, my brain just sort of wrapped around like, oh, it's a camping trip, or like, oh, we're just going on another adventure. And maybe it could just because of like the weeks of like, you know, me filming at Desert Trip and then just, you know, working between things. Like, I didn't have a moment to like take in what was happening on a personal level. Like, everything was very intellectual. But immediately, once the emotional and the intellectual side settled together and synced up at Lee Binding, I was like, no, like, there's no way I'm going to vlog this and share this with my wonderful YouTube community and everyone else, because this is family. This is something very personal, and I do believe in boundaries. And this was, you know, my future brother-in-laws and their kids or their sons and stuff, and it's just anyways, I very quickly realized that the reason why I'm filming or was filming was not for me but for them. And I actually got to create, let me move on to my next eyeshadow color, but I got to create a really great recap video of that weekend, and I worked with it on Dan's niece, who's only a few years younger than me. So when I say niece, like, don't think like 14, like, she's 2 years younger than me. She's gonna be one of my bridesmaids. And so we worked on this video together, and she provided the music, and I edited it. It took like 4 to 5 hours just to like sync up the music with the right footage, and I really loved it. And it was so cool that this thing that I've been doing here on YouTube, this hobby that I've sort of, this hobby and passion project that I've been beginning to work on, this skill set, I was able to create this amazing video for my fiance's family that they can all cherish, because not everyone in the family was able to go up to Lee Binding, and now there's something tangible that people can watch to feel like they were there and they were a part of it. So that's what I edited last week when I came back. And so I edited like 2 videos, and it took like 4 or 5 hours to do, and I sent it out to them, and Dan's mom called me and she thanked me, and Dan's sister-in-law called me and she thanked me, and everyone called me and told me that they cried, and I'm like, yes, successful. As if I make you cry, and then I hit all the emotional notes. Oh god, this is not turning out to be how I wanted it to be. Oh, why are Wet n Wild crease colors just so dang dark? Like, just too dark. They are too darn dark. I need to buff this out. I need to buff this out with more of that gold color. So, I don't know what I look like so far because it's all blurry, but here's what I look like so far. So yeah, I was really glad that I was able to make that video. And then this week, I got the rest of the Desert Trip videos out. I posted a blog post. I'm going to link that down below. I have a bonus video in the blog post of me attempting to do a outfit of the day video, which I think is pretty hilarious. It's only like 1 minute and 15 seconds long, and I am a complete dork in it, and I had no idea what I was doing. And by like weekend 1, total disaster. Weekend 2, a little bit better. But all in all, I don't know how the fashion girls do it. I'm like impressed by y'all. I don't know what to do. And like, I be a child model. So I am at a loss, you know? I'm just at a loss. So, so that's kind of an update on where we are now in the timeline of why hasn't been a lot of content and posting this month, why there's been no Becca Hearts this. You have my update. That's why there hasn't been any, because I just haven't had the time to do it. Now, since we are all caught up, and I really need to clean my brushes, November. My November schedule is almost like the polar opposite of October. I'm going to have this immense amount of time to do videos and blogging and work on my young adult book and getting an agent, which I've mentioned that in a few other videos, and yet I have still yet to do the video where I sit down and talk about the fact that yes, I wrote a young adult novel and I'm trying to get it published. So I should probably do that, and I'm going to do it in November because I have a lot of time in November. My schedule has completely flipped compared to October, and ooh, I kind of really like that. I like how this is turning out. I hope you like how it's turning out, maybe. But I feel like the universe, for me, it's God. Not going to get into religion because that's people's personal decisions. And even if you do not believe in God, or you don't believe in the universe, or you don't believe in any of that, then maybe you just, I call it God, but you could just see it as a series of coincidental events and being able to statistically anticipate what you should do next based on logic and varying factors and whatnot. Almost like gambling, like looking at the odds. So, okay, so my movie recording stopped automatically and I don't know why. So I don't know what you didn't get. But anyway, so let me just do my eyeliner. Or right before I do my eyeliner, I'm just gonna say that I feel like if I look at the series of events that have occurred in my life within the last month and within this month so far, I'm being asked to rise. I'm being asked to do the things, all the things that I said that I would do if I had more time. Because now I have more time. So now it is the time to do all the things that I said I wanted to do. There's been a series I've been wanting to record called Running Thoughts, and I'll get into that in the Running Thoughts video. But I should do that. I should be doing a Becca Hearts this like every week because those are fun, and I think you guys enjoy them. And I should be vlogging, and where did little things go, y'all? I need to bring back the little things. So there's a ton of stuff on YouTube that I need to do. There's a ton of content that I want to get up on Blanket Fort Adventures, my blog, and now I have the time to do it. And I have the time to look for agents and pitch the book that my sister and I wrote and rise. Like, it is time to rise, like a Katy Perry song or that Hamilton song that my sister sent me today after I told her all of this. I'm not gonna give up my shot. Not gonna lose my one shot. That whole thing, whatever it was the first time I heard it. I can't quote it, but you know what I'm talking about. I know you do. So, based on all of that good stuff, there's my life update. And I have so much more to say, but this video is already ridiculously long. And I'm going to put on my eyeliner and my mascara and my lipstick, and then we're gonna finish this up. Why does that always happen to me? stampy with those lips. I'm gonna finally see what I look like. Oh, not too bad. Here's my $10 face. Hope you like it. I cannot believe how yellow it is. That's what I get for filming this at 6:45 at night. But yeah, I got 3 new subscribers in the last 3 weeks, and I know it's so tiny, but it's so immense to me, and I'm so appreciative, and I like doing this. I like making videos. Like I said, I like that this hobby, so to say, or so to speak, went and allowed me to make an amazing video for my future in-laws. Like, YouTube is kind of amazing, and I'm just glad to be here. So please subscribe if you ended up watching this. Thank you so much to Heather of HowToBeFancy for tagging me in this video, and I hope you guys just join me on more of my artistic dorky adventures, because that's honestly who I am. I think that it's so hard to try to figure out, especially being on the internet and stuff, like comparing yourself to other people all the time, or I mean, you're constantly comparing yourself to others, and it's really hard to, 1, stand out as an individual, but 2, stand out as who you truly are. And I just need to remind myself that I am such a dork. I am a dork, and I love art, and I like going to music shows and like music, and I like adventures and exploring, and that is what I like to do. And I put clothes on my body, and I like to have fun in clothing and expression, and I put makeup on because I think that's fun. But you know, a lot of the times, especially when I did that outfit of the day video, you know, I realized that sometimes like trying to fit into another mold or another box just isn't gonna work. But I'm glad that I tried it, and I'm still gonna continue to try doing it because it's fun, and it's fun to try to do something different. But I'm just gonna do it in my own way. Like anything in life. Do it your own way. Don't do it how other people did it. Do it your own way. You can use other people for guidelines and learn from their mistakes, but in the end, do it how you want to do it. Because if you do it how you want to do it, you can sleep at night. If you do it how other people are doing it, you might not be able to sleep. So on that note, love and light, you wonderful fun seekers, and I will see you in my next video.